It's like after Yoshikage Kira was introduced, Araki was like, what if body parts fell out of birds? Welcome back to Space Cowgirls. Today, I'm talking about Stone Ocean Part 1. I would say I'm a pretty big JoJo's fan. When I say that the return of the show has lifted my spirits, freed my mind, watered my plants, cleared my skin, you know, that's not an exaggeration. That's not a joke. It has added years to my life. Personally, I could not wait to finally see Jolene animated on screen. And yes, I know technically I could have read the manga by now, but let's be honest, the music of JoJo's slaps, and I feel like that alone is worth waiting for. And if you think that I'm joking about how much I love the music, you can literally watch another video where I talk about how I look up a compilation of JoJo's intros, like just to de-stress. That's just what I do in my spare time. And I'm not ashamed. Anyway, let's get into it. The intro song for Stone Ocean does not disappoint. Per my last statement, it slaps. I think it took me a few times through before I understood the full depth of the slap. I would kind of compare this experience to Fighting Gold. I don't think I really gave it the credit that it deserved in the beginning, but I learned the error of my ways. Overall, I think it's different enough to stand on its own, and so far, I think it does a great job of capturing the vibe of the story that you're about to see. Also, I tend to get a little obsessive about Stardust Crusaders, so all the callbacks to Arc 3's opening gives me just the right amount of nostalgia. Honestly, I wasn't sure who Jolene was going to be as a protagonist. For the first little bit, I was kind of just strapping in for a bizarre journey. But once Jolene finally recognizes the power her stand holds, I was sold.
Stone free. 私はこの石の海から自由になる.
I think it was right around that time you could hear some subtle Jotaro theme in the background, and I may or may not have been screaming. The story itself so far in typical fashion is balls to the walls insane. We're talking like Death Dance levels of insane. I feel like after Arc 4, we just took a bit of a turn into almost horror territory at times. And for people who've seen Thus Spoke Rohan, you get to totally freak out about nightmarish situations like throwing popcorn in the air or going to the gym. And Stone Ocean really has that same tone. You've got a ghost boy who hands you bones, a dream sludge that slowly dissolves you, and poison frogs rain from the sky. But through it all, you have this protagonist who, yes, is very much like her father when it comes to controlling her stand and her power, but is genuinely trying to be a good person, and dare I say it, a hero. She's willing to sacrifice herself for the people she cares about, even if they really, really don't deserve it, which is very Jonathan of her. But there's even traces of Joseph. She's way more expressive than Jotaro, just as a character. And at one point, I 100% expected an oh my god. Oh my god! It's just cool to see the culmination of these Joestars showing themselves in different ways, and I think it adds to how unique Jolene is as a character. She's not a carbon copy of her father, she's a continuation. She's not so much a repeat of the past, but a reflection of it. And the characters that we've been introduced to so far are really fun to watch. Aramis and Foo Fighters round out the squad and honestly add a lot of humor to the show. And Enrico as a villain is kind of serving what if Kira met Dio vibes, which I'm okay with. And speaking of Dio, Dio's there. Did you know that? Dio's in the show. So you know it's good. We're only 12 episodes in, but I've thoroughly enjoyed the journey so far, and I know that there is so much more to come. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about part 1 down in the comments. Have you liked it so far? Do you think it holds up? And as always, stay tuned for more content like this in the future.